It's Friday the 13th. I watched all of the Friday the 13th movies, so you don't have to. Part 1, Friday the 13th, introduces Kevin Bacon and the scariest ending scene of any movie you'll ever see. And it also features the music. It goes enough to scare you for nights. One thing about part 1 is that the killer is not Jason. You don't seek Jason until part 2. Part 2 is also where Jason Voorhees shows up, and he does not wear this awesome mask. He wears a burlap sack over his head. Part 3 is where Jason finally gets to wear his mask. It's also the only movie in 3D, and it has a character called Shelly, who is the prankster, and he is responsible for most of the jump scares throughout the movie. 4 of Friday the 13th is considered the best in the entire series. It also introduces a character called Tommy Jarvis, who is played by Corey Feldman at this time, who carries on through several other movies. It also features Crispin Glover doing this funny dance, and it is the first time that Jason is actually killed. Part 5 continues with the story of Tommy Jarvis, who is now an adult. This is also the movie that makes me angry because Jason is not the villain in this movie. It's actually a copycat killer. That's why it's one of the worst for me. 6 features a soundtrack by Alice Cooper. Jason comes back. He is resurrected from the dead by Tommy Jarvis. Also the only one to feature kids at the summer camp. Why? I have no idea. Part 7 features a female character that has sort of a telekinesis power that can overpower Jason, and it has this really cool scene where this house blows up at the end. Part 8 is my personal favorite. Jason Takes Manhattan. They don't spend much time in Manhattan, but you spend most of the movie trying to figure out how do they take this boat ride from the middle of nowhere, North Carolina, I'm guessing, all the way to Manhattan. This features the best scene where a man gets his head punched off and lands in a trash can. 9 is Jason Goes to Hell, and the only good part of it is at the end where the Nightmare on Elm Street hand comes out, and you know that Freddy Krueger is going to be joining the series. Part 10, Jason Goes to Space, the biggest letdown of all the series. Skip this one. Part 11, Jason vs. Freddy. Definite watch.